I don't profess to know the all-encompassing answer to the question, how do I decide? But I can tell you that after many years of living and many decisions made, both big and small, when I'm making a decision, experience, facts, and my gut feeling are the major influencers. And sometimes that experience that I use to help me involves learning from bad decisions that I've made at various points in my life. And I sure have made a few of those. But perhaps the most life-changing decision that I've made was the one to have my leg amputated. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about how I came to having that dreadful operation resulting from our country's second largest terrorist attack, to standing here before you just over 1 year later. So as you can imagine, I view adjusting to change and overcoming adverse circumstances in a way I never had before. So I hope you'll keep in mind what I'm about to share with you about my new life strategies. Whenever you next encounter an obstacle, be it big or small, first, recognize what you can't change and accept it. I know that's easier said than done, but this is the decision. We talked about making decisions. Making a decision to accept something and stop the what ifs and why me's is difficult, but it was a very important factor in my recovery. And I would be lying to you if I said that I didn't spend some time saying, what if I hadn't left the Red Sox game early and I didn't happen to be there at that time? What if I just didn't go to the marathon this year? Why was I the one that was struck with shrapnel when many people around me weren't hurt? I realized after a short time that I could keep asking myself those questions, but it wasn't going to change what happened. While I was in the hospital, one of my cousins set up a fundraising website for me because it started to come out that these prosthetic legs were going to be very expensive. And a lot of people don't know this, but prosthetic legs only last about 3 to 5 years, and they have to be replaced. And you have to have different prosthetic legs for all different types of activities. And usually insurance only covers one. So the fundraising was incredibly helpful. And not only was my own family and friends' personal fundraising helpful, but the city had set up a fund called the One Fund Boston, because so many people wanted to help all over the country. They set up this one fund for all the donations to go to that would eventually be distributed among the bombing victims. And they raised over $80 million. So I don't have to worry about not being able to afford a high heel leg. And I really appreciate that. Throughout that, especially that first year or so, my story was all over the place. And if you were from Boston, you would probably be tired of seeing me by now. But I was on a lot of national publications, a lot of local publications. People wanted to hear my story. And it encouraged women, amputees, to reach out to me, mostly through social media, wanting advice. This is where my third life strategy comes in, and it's very close to my heart. We, each one of us, must seize the opportunity to pay it forward. There were so many different decision points back to decision making along my journey since the marathon bombing. The most dramatic, of course, being the decision to amputate. But the most important one was the decision to live my life the way I want to live it, with what I have left. By doing that, I have also made the important decision that I will make a difference in the lives of others. And so in the coming days following this lecture, I hope you'll take some time to find your inspiration, to develop a new life strategy, and to strengthen who you are.